Hey everyone, Dash Attack here, and today we're going to talk about Adam Sessler, the XG4 host and XPlay host who recently denounced gamers as being racist and sexist and toxic. Yet, after Final Fantasy XVI's Yoshi-P was talking about how JRPG used to be a derogatory term, people have been looking back at these old XPlay reviews and, well...
It is time of gamer!
It's XPlay!
Morgan-san!
Adam-san!
XPlay!
He's in yellow face.
Honest! Review XPlay!
XPlay はみんなのためのとっても楽しいショーです。レビューも全部本当だよ。イエーイ!
Welcome to Shadrin Gravy Shack! Follow me as I follow Shad through the streets of Tokyo, Japan. I'm your noble translator, Extreme Kevin!
Hello, it is I, Shadrim Gravy, your astral navigator through the archipelagos of Hypnotica. When health is low and life looks short, a power-up, these, merely a choking hazard in our terrestrial worlds. Here, give sweet, sweet rejuvenation. Lotion, pheromone, rotor. Seductive salaciousness awaits around every corner in this game of Tokyo.
Wasabi!
How can you score a game as beautiful, immersive, and wondrous as Tokyo? Look at that.
What the hell?
Oh, the mockery of other cultures is so much fun!
But our privilege to scoff at Japan is coming to an end because very soon XPlay is going to start running on TV here.
Here's a look at a Japanese commercial for XPlay that started running here last week.
Konnichiwa, Bitaru.
XPlay はみんなのためのとっても楽しいショーです。面白いキャラクターがいっぱい登場します。
カナダマン！
Oui, oui, oui.
インターン。
ドンキンフリンク！
Zelda!
Shot no Eric!
Assault Panda!
Many great characters!
Did he just say Assault Panda? Okay, that one was actually kind of funny.
XPlay!
Adam Sessler, by his own admission, made up a group of people in his own head that represents gamers so he could accuse them of racism over minor disagreements. Now, in defense of a video that hasn't aged well, he's admitting he's a racist to spite the fictional group. Yeah, so he's not taking... This whole Adam Sessler being a super frequent racist to the Japanese business just keeps confirming my theory that you should be cautious of people who loudly and obnoxiously claim they're pure and noble because their actions will always speak louder on their words. Exactly. Listen to people who don't pretend to be, like, super righteous, like me. I find it hilarious that I'm bashing this game for essentially being a slice-of-life walking simulator when the Wokies were drooling over Gone Home, which was the vastly inferior execution of walking simulator concept.
Screwdriver, birth control pills, a place to stash your weed, curiously strong breath mints, whatever. But really, where's the fun? Weird or not, where's the high-octane intense gaming action? Sledding ain't gonna cut it. Whee! It's Japanese, it's slow-paced, it's as niche-y as niche can get.
どういう関係さ？
無関係です。
It's oh so very weird. Such is the weirdness of my Summer Holiday 3, this week's installment of Weird Games.
XPlay writer, hey, we need to get a review for our game called Shimigami Tensei. How do we start it off? Adam Sessler. It's really amazing how last week we had older game press guys insisting that there was no bias against JRPGs in Japanese games, and all the G4 clips of Adam Sessler doing this get posted. Oh yeah, this is the clip I was looking for. This one.
And we all know who will replace us. India, that billion-strong faux vegetarian tech support call-taking behemoth of a nation. Or the Chinese. But certainly not Japan, because while they may be technologically advanced and financially powerful, they're already in decline. You want proof? Here's Baten Kaitos' origins.
I'll write the story. Let me guess. There's probably a young hero with some sort of memory problem who's fighting a vastly overwhelming Evo fascio magical empire. Cliché burden boy of action who will save us all is named Sagi. Rhymes with Saki. Saki! Which I could use a lot of right now.
Sagi.
Saki! And apparently nothing says prequel like improved breast physics on the shopkeepers.
Sagi.
Sake!
Sagi!
Saki! Will you shut up about Sagi?
Sagi.
Saki! 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 Baten Kaitos' Origin is an RPG for the GameCube. That about says it all.
It's okay to have fun, but it's definitely one of those situations where I feel they almost entirely shirked their professional responsibility. They can do both, but they chose only former and made sure they punched down when they did. If there's any silver line to Adam Sessler trending, it's seeing people quickly learn why Western video game journalists and their respective outlets aren't exactly the most well-liked of the bunch. Wait, is this the same Adam Sessler that said Doc's racist with Jim Sterling agreeing next to him? I believe it. Jesus, this was actually aired. Holy fuck. This shit is the shit 4chan wishes it could pull. He more than likely has a very warped definition of racism. XPlay got filtered so hard by Residents of Fate they couldn't hold back the racist thoughts from escaping.
We got a jumper. This is how Resonance of Fate begins, but before it's over, you'll wish that kid had just let her splat on the town square. See, Resonance of Fate is a JRPG, and if you're like most of America, just hearing the letters JRPG is enough to send you into convulsions. It's not to say Resonance is just the same old thing. There isn't a sword or dragon in sight, and the combat focuses on acrobatics that put Keanu Reeves to shame. Resonance follows 3 whiny mercenaries on their long adventure to the top of a cyclopean steampunk tower named Basel.
You're shaking.
No, I'm not.
Leave her be.
The journey to the Basel's peak will take you up to 60 hours, which is a good thing because it will take you at least that long to figure out the overly complicated combat system.
What's happening? What's going on?
Attacks are broken into direct and scratch damage types. Scratch damage is dealt by machine guns, direct damage by pistols and grenades. You'll need to use both. Line up the avenue of attack to launch a hero action, but only if your hero gauge is charged. And even if your hero gauge is charged, you can easily be interrupted by any of the multiple enemies you'll be facing. Aggressive maneuvering is required, but will often leave you open to merciless attack. Oh, and if any one of your party falls, it's instantly game over. I think I'd rather get barfed on by a gremlin. Want to start that fight over? It will cost you. Want to start that fight over with full health? It will cost you even more.
I'm not giving up now.
The complex combat system, combined with unforgiving difficulty and coin-sucking respawn requirements, will send most sane gamers jumping off the nearest bridge. Combine this with a dated NPC system, all too familiar locales, and a story that just isn't compelling. About the only thing that could make this game entertaining is underage drinking. I'm sure Resonance of Fate will find its fans out there. JRPG enthusiasts that love being tossed into the maw of a crushing combat mechanic and text bubbles have a reason to cheer. I'll take the Gremlin barf instead. A 2 out of 5.
I didn't really see too many racists. I'm not sure what was racist about that particular thing. I guess it's because some of the other clips were just so racist that I'm just completely filtered. I have no idea why you could watch this and grow defensive rather than admit it was 15 plus years ago and the whole thing was pretty insensitive. It's not content you'd stand by making today. That's wild and disappointing. I'm not defensive, and I'm also not apologizing to MAGA weirdos with anime porn in their timelines. Also, maybe tend to your own goddamn garden. This guy is projecting so fucking hard. I felt for the longest time that YouTubers have been better at game reviews and stuff than XPlay was for a long time. There's so many of them with their own human and actual info on new and retro games, just saying. Anyway, I just think it's so funny that Yoshi-P inadvertently caused the possible cancellation of Adam Sessler. I think that's kind of hilarious. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to Dash Attack. I'll see you all next time.